Okay guys, we gave you 5 signs of promise. Be sure to check out the video if you haven't. Now it's time to talk about the 5 potential problems of Scream coming next month. Let's go. What's up guys? Scream is coming soon. I got quite a bit of Scream content planned for you guys. My goal is to get you guys to bitch about me talking too much about Scream like you did with Halloween. Tall order, I know. We're excited, new Scream movie coming. And I talked about the 5 signs of promise. And now we're gonna talk about 5 potential problems. Things to look out for that could hurt this movie, that could hinder this movie, okay? Some concerns I might have, all right? These are always fun to discuss too. And by the way, what do you think of the backdrop, okay? This is the new backdrop. This is pretty much at least what's in the frame. Like over here, like you can't see that, but I'm not done with all that stuff up there. I was thinking about putting like shelves like all the way around the room to house my Blu-rays, we'll see. But once I get everything fully done, then I can't wait to like show it off to you guys. Okay, I'll do like another video like I did with my new house video. But yeah, what you see behind me, that's pretty much, I'm happy with it, okay? And that's what I like. If you have any suggestions down below, let me know. But you know, I tried to fit a lot of what you guys send me, because I'd say most of this stuff is stuff that you guys have sent me. Like Dave Vanderhoff with the tombstone back here. A lot of these masks, Amongst Dead Things with the mask. Carrie's Corner of Horror on Instagram with the Jason mask down there. Brandon Tabato with the Scream mask. And that's a great transition into this video. So anyway, let's do this. Let's dive into potential problems. Okay, first potential problem is with the original cast, Sydney, Dewey, and Gale. I made them a sign of promise, but I also think there's some big potential problems, okay? If we get through this movie and all 3 of them live again, unless there's a really good reason for them to live again, I might be pissed off. Because at this point, I'm ready for some of the heavy hitters to die, okay? Because they always boast, especially like in Scream 3, they were like, all bets are off, anything can happen. Nope, they still lived, right? So let's go ahead and get rid of one of them. I don't even care. Don't kill Sydney. Hell, you know what? If you shock me and kill Sydney, I'll be happy that I was shocked. Of course I'd miss Sydney, but you can kill Dewey or Gale if you want, okay? Nothing against them. They're great characters, okay? I'm not saying I'm ready. I want them to die like really bad, but I'm just saying you gotta start peeling away with some of these big characters, and you know, it makes for a better way to transition into some new blood for potential future movies. You know, raise the stakes. And how do you do that? Kill off some core characters. Second potential problem, there's no order to these, by the way, but second potential problem, no Wes Craven. And I've stated this many times, I'm fine. Hell, even before Craven passed away, I stated, you know what? I'm fine with another director taking up the mantle for Scream. Not to take anything away from Wes. He did a phenomenal job with the 4 movies that he did. He is one of my favorite directors ever. He is sorely missed. Hell, I remember I did a video right after I found out he passed away, and that was like the first year of my channel. And I was pretty freaking broken up. You know, it sucked. That day sucked when Wes Craven died. I remember seeing Nightmare on Elm Street back in 84 when it first came out. I was really young, but I just remember that movie was so unique and so inventive, and he gave us hope, you know, that there are some really great and inventive storytellers out there, and that could be a potential problem. This is the test right now, you know. Put your money where your mouth is. If this movie turns out to be a real stinker, then some people might say, you know what? We needed Wes. Wes Craven has such a stamp on these movies, so it might be a little too weird to not have him. I don't think it will, but you know, it could. Third potential problem, the twist. It could be predictable at this point if they give us 2 killers. You know, I mean, the Scream franchise in general is like the ultimate whodunit. It's known for the whodunit slasher. They are amongst the best of the whodunits. They are pretty much Scooby-Doo movies, what I like to call. After 4 movies, and let's face it, I don't think all of them have the best twists. I think the first one has an amazing twist. I'm scared that the twist in the end of this movie, it'll be either really predictable Or if it's not predictable, maybe it ends up being kind of lame, like I didn't want that guy or girl to be the killer, you know? It's tough, and I said this in the last video, it's tough to come up with a great ending to these movies, and there's a high chance that the ending might not be that good. There are some people that complained about the twist in 4 with Jill. I loved Jill, you know, Emma Roberts. I thought Emma Roberts was amazing. If I could wedge that in here, it would be kind of cool if one of those characters from the 4th movie, like say Kirby, showed up in this movie. I didn't even put that in there, but there you go. You can wedge that in here if you want. So yeah, that'd be amazing. That's how you make a great twist. You know, 3rd act, boom, here comes Kirby saving the day. Wow, that'd be insane, right? 4th potential problem for the new Scream movie. I'm gonna say January. And I wasn't concerned about this movie coming out in January, but I will say, maybe you can say there's some like a voodoo factor to it. I don't know. It seems like more times than not, horror movies that come out in January, they tend to stink, you know? There could be a little bit of like a supernatural aspect to that. I don't know. I'm not a very superstitious person, but I don't like horror movies to come out in January. There's just something weird about it. And also the distance between this movie and the last movie, 10 years. It's been 10 years since Scream 4. Do we care at this point? We do, horror fans, but you know, do general audiences, some of them might not even really know what Scream is. So that could be a factor. And this is pretty much talking about marketing and box office. I'm hoping it won't. I'm hoping we get a kick-ass Scream movie in January. That would be great. And I do want this movie to do well at the box office too, because let's face it, I think if this movie tanks, we might not get another Scream movie, even if another one was planned. And that ties right into the last potential problem. Don't sacrifice story for a trilogy, you know? If you want to make this a trilogy, that's great. You know, everybody thinks in terms of trilogies when they're talking about franchises. Hell, Halloween, they're doing it, right? But have a game plan. Don't sacrifice a great movie for a trilogy. And I know some of you are confused about where I'm going with this, but what I'm saying is I think they should just put all their eggs in this one basket. Regroup for part 2 and 3. Make this the best movie that they could possibly make it. Because one thing that writers love to do, especially in these types of movies, is write themselves out of a corner. Figure that out. It can always be done in some way or another. If you have a great idea, don't say, let's save that for the sequel. Unless there's a really great reason and something is still great in the first movie. Put it in the movie, you know? Give us like the best Scream movie that we could possibly imagine. I want people to walk out of this movie stating that was the best movie since the first. Or dare I say, that was the best Scream movie, period. That's what I want. So throw everything in the kitchen sink at it. That's pretty much what I'm saying, okay? So you get the idea. Anyway, guys, let me know down below some potential problems you could see for this movie. Also, stay tuned for more Scream content coming up to the release of this movie. I will be doing a spoiler and a non-spoiler review for it. We're all getting excited, right? Next year's gonna be cool. You know, we got Scream and then we got Halloween Ends coming. We got Texas Chainsaw Massacre coming in February on Netflix. Ooh, that could be bad, but we'll see, we'll see. Also, guys, be sure to come over to Killer Flicks where we talk horror all day and every day, and on Fridays we do Free For All Fridays. Follow me at Drumdums on all my socials, support me on Patreon, buy me a coffee. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and Drumdum out.